So in this video, I'm going to walk you through a day with a 3-month-old. We usually start our day roughly around 7 a.m. so it can be 6:30 or 7:30 or even sometimes 7:45, but it's usually around 7. And when I wake up Finn, he has the most biggest smile on his face, and it's just something that I will never ever take for granted. It's just amazing. So when I wake him up, we get out of the sleep sack, we go straight to the diaper changing table, change his diaper, kind of get him in a different routine, not just going straight to eating, because that's what we do during the night. And during this first diaper change, I give him vitamin D drops, and it's supposed to help with his bone growth and strengthen his bones. And what I also try to do is make sure I always take off his pajamas that he's wearing currently when he wore it to bed and change him into just like his day clothes, just so he knows, okay, it's a new day, it's a new start, no more sleeping like a normal night sleep. It's time for normal naps. So it just kind of helps him to understand that, hey, it's a brand new day. And then after we change, we then go downstairs and I kind of prepare for myself breakfast, and he has a little activity fun time as I'm doing it, so that he's just kind of getting more into rhythm where he's waking up and has to wait just a little bit for breakfast. And while I'm cooking, I try to be very interactive with him, making sure that he's getting attention, and he loves it. He loves to smile. He loves to play with his books, and it just makes my morning. It's just amazing. Yeah. Dude, it's a smaller. Look, that one. Smaller. Oh, yeah, that's so big. Isn't that so big? Isn't that so big? Yeah. During my time when I'm cooking, I try to go upstairs real quick to grab Bella from bed because she also loves to sleep in. She doesn't really wake up when we wake up. So I try to take her outside and then bring her back in, and she chills on the couch and she'll eat later in the day. She doesn't really eat in the morning. And after I cook breakfast, we then move to the couch where Finn eats breakfast first, and then later on I place him on his little mat that's on the couch, so it's a little bit more cushion, not on the floor, because more cushion on the couch. I place him on there, and then I finally eat my breakfast. And then after I'm finished eating my breakfast, we then do more activities, including tummy time, which in the beginning he didn't really like, but now he's starting to really enjoy it, and it's just a really fun experience to watch because he's just the cutest thing ever. And after many activities, he's then really tired, and it's time for his second nap. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh yeah. And with a 3-month-old, you never know what will happen next. So now it's time to lay down him in his bed, and for me to get ready for my day. And one of the big things that's been happening through postpartum is hair loss on my hairline. And I'm thinking about making a video about things that really shocked me about pregnancy and postpartum. So I've been thinking about doing that in the near future. But yeah, it's been crazy. Just look at my hairline. It is ridiculous. But you know what? It is what it is. That's why I have braids in my hair right now currently, just to keep everything kind of tamed and everything in place. And I'm not looking forward to when I take the braids out, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay, so I just put Finn down for his first nap. And what I usually do is I put him down, I feed him before, change him before, and we've been trying to wean off of just eating to sleep and for naps, only for bedtime, in the night. So he knows a big difference between day naps and in the night or sleeping. So right now I just put him in his bed. He did cry a couple times, and I only had to go in there once while I was getting ready. I didn't film it though, but now he's finally going to sleep, because he usually does a little bit of crying because he's like, oh, I'm going to sleep, and it looks like he's about to pass out. But if he does cry, I usually go in there, give him the pacifier, soothe him, and then leave the room. He's still a little bit awake, just so he can get his self-soothing kind of going. And right now it looks like he's about to fall asleep. maybe, we'll see, but yeah. He's asleep. So this is like the first time like in, this is the second week of kind of training, officially like a good training of doing this, and he's actually asleep. Like I only had to go in there once. Oh, he did a little whine, like a whine in his sleep. Oh, he did so good.
A few moments later.
So now I'm recording on my phone because my camera is dead, and I thought it was charging, but I didn't plug it in all the way. So now I have to use my phone for a little bit, and then we'll go back to the camera. And Finn is awake now. He did sleep for about 30 minutes, and during that time, I was actually editing this video so I can have like a start into editing it, and so it's not so, I should say, worried about, oh, when should I start? It's already started. And Finn is here. He's chilling right now in his gym and having a good time. Yeah. And we just ate, so now we're just gonna be chilling for a little bit, and then we'll actually go downstairs to see Lux's mom, Renate, because I try to do that every morning where we go down to the bakery and we see her, and he sees her, and it kind of build more of the connection to his grandma. So it's really nice, really sweet. So we're about to go down there soon. Yeah, you excited? That boy. You said? You excited? Okay, we'll sit here. This is what we do. Shoop, shoop. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So now Finny is here. We are gonna, we're gonna be harnessed. We're gonna go down there, downstairs, and see his grandma. Yay! Okay, so we just got back. Renata got to see him. It was good. Now he's really tired. We were down there for maybe about 30 minutes, and he started to show that he was really tired. So now we're gonna go do our second nap of the day, and let's see if he's as good as the first one. Okay, so he was like crying for like 3 or 4 minutes. I just pet his head, gave him the pacifier, and I was like, you can do it. And then I left the room. He cried for like 3 or 4 minutes, and now he's just chilling in his bed. He calmed down. Usually around this time, he kind of self-soothes himself, and hopefully he goes to bed. So fingers crossed. Okay, I'm really close to getting a pacifier because he's getting red in the face. So this is probably a moment where I'll give him pacifier because he's really like crying bad. So I'm gonna give him the pacifier real quick. Okay, so I went up there. He passed out. He's doing so good. Like it's been hard for me because I hate to hear him cry. Like I do not love it. It's just not good for my soul. But I know I think it's gonna help him in the long run and help us in the long run. But right now he's just doing great. Like he's just amazing. And then I try to let him sleep depending. I hope he sleeps a long time in this nap, because his last nap wasn't as long. It was literally 30 minutes. So hopefully this one's a long nap, because he sometimes has naps where he does 2 hours or even just a little bit more, because sometimes I let him go a little bit over 2 hours just because he needs the rest. And yeah, but sometimes it's less, it's like 45 minutes, sometimes even 30 minutes. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's not long, but it will do. So right now I'm gonna continue editing as he's napping. As you can see here, I am editing now. So editing all this, eating snacks, like I'm so hungry like all the time. So I'll be doing that while he's napping, and yeah, so continue on our day. Awake. This guy's awake, look. Yeah. Very good. Okay, so now Finn is up. He is now eating. It took him a hot minute to actually wake up. He's not even looking at, now he's finally looking at me because I'm talking. Yeah. And he slept for 2 hours, which is great. I am so happy because now he's getting more consistent with having at least 1 2-hour or more nap during the day. So at least one. And it took him a while to actually get to there because he first started off with like 2-hour nap like every other day, maybe once a week, and I was like, gosh, like, all right. But now it's like he's being very consistent these past like 3 days. So it's pretty dang good, and I'm pretty happy with it. So he's eating now. We plan on doing a little bit of activity time, and then later we're gonna walk with Renate and her dog Sammy. So we'll go walk around Stratzing. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the plan as of right now. So yeah. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What you thinking? Oh, I heard that little poopy poop. Yeah. So on a walk now, about to start. Yay! Okay, so now we're back home from our walk. It was close to over an hour walk, and Finn was able to sleep for only 25 minutes. But it was okay. He's here now with Lucas. They're playing over there. And yeah, we're gonna just play for a little bit and then hopefully another nap before the bedtime. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'm just looking at his nap and feeding log right now just to make sure I'm saying the right things. So yeah. Yeah. Oh.
2 hours later.
So we just got back. It's actually been a couple hours, and we actually went back outside in the stroller, and Finn was Finn was able Finn was able to go on Finn was able to have a 20-minute nap. And what we did was we had like a celebration for one of Lucas's cousins. So it was really cool to go there, and it was just like nice to see everyone, and we got to see the other babies and the other moms as well. So it was really cool. So now we're just chilling at home. He's playing a little bit. Yay! And we're about to bathe him soon, so like in maybe 30 minutes. And I ordered us some food because it is Friday, and I wanted us to like have something to not worry about like cooking or anything. So we did order some food. So hopefully it's here before bath time so we can eat. If not, we'll eat after. But yeah, we're so excited about it. So for bath time, we don't have an actual bath. So we actually have a standing bathtub that we got recently. And it's really good because we can be standing and be able to bathe Finn in an eye level, because we did have a bath that was on the floor and that was just not good for our backs. So what we do is we prep the bath and we make sure that the water is roughly between 35 degrees Celsius to 37, 38 degrees Celsius. And before we put Finn in, we make sure that he's ready to go. And once we do get him in the bath and ready, me and Lucas kind of have like this kind of thing where we kind of pick, okay, what do you want to wash the head, or do you want to wash his feet? Do you want to wash his body? Do you want to wash his butt? Do you want to wash his, private area? And so we sometimes decide, okay, I wash the head today, or I wash the head tomorrow, or vice versa. So it's kind of really cool that we just kind of do those kind of duties. And once Finn is done with his bath, we bring him down to the changing mat that we have on the bathroom floor. We make sure that he is moisturized and changed and ready to go for bed, putting on his pajamas. And then once that's done, we take him back to the bedroom and put on the sound machine, and then he's ready for bed. And hopefully around this time, he usually goes around 3, 4, 5 hours of sleep, which is really good for me and Lucas. And that pretty much concludes our day with Finn, our 3-month-old baby.